Hey everyone, I'm Northern Explorer. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing an overview of the Mead Creek Rustic State Forest Campground right here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Mead Creek Campground is located 7.5 miles southwest of Germfask, just off County Road 436, also known as Floodwood Road. The 9 self-check-in campsites are available on a first-come, first-served basis, no reservations. Each site has its own fire ring and picnic table, vault toilets, a hand pump well, and a garbage receptacle is available. A hard surface boat launch provides access to the Manistique River where walleye, bass, and northern pike can be caught. The Manistique River extends 71 miles from Manistique Lake all the way down to Lake Michigan. It's one of the longest undeveloped stretches of river in Michigan and a favorite among canoeists and kayakers. Before I got settled in, I decided to take a side trip to the Seney National Wildlife Refuge. This refuge, established in 1935 and consisting of over 95,000 acres, is home to many animal species including bear, moose, beavers, and wolves. In addition, 211 bird species have been observed here. In 2019, a Canadian lynx was rescued from downstate Michigan and released into the Seney National Wildlife Refuge. Prior to 2019, the last sighting of a lynx in Michigan was in 2010 on Sugar Island. This refuge is known mostly for its wetland habitat. I wanted to check out some of the infrastructure that is used to manage the water levels. This is Gray's Creek, which is a tributary to the Manistique River. I was then off to visit Benny the Beardfisher. In 2023, Northern Outfitters commissioned artist Thomas Danbo to create one of his whimsical troll sculptures on their property along the Manistique River. By July of 2025, over 170 of these sculptures, which are made of mostly recycled material, have been created all over the world. It was forecasted to get down to 32 degrees tonight. I broke out my new solar blanket to put a little extra charge into my old AGM batteries because I knew my furnace was going to be running more than usual. It's late October and I'm the only one in the campground. Besides a couple of side-by-sides rolling through, I haven't seen anyone else in here. Normally, most campgrounds are closed by this time, but this is one of the state forest campgrounds that are open all year long as you're able to get in. They don't plow the road, they don't plow the campsites, but if you can get in, you can do some late season or even middle of the winter camping if you're able to get in here. This campground sits on the confluence of Mead Creek and the Manistique River, so I'm going to throw a line in and see if I can get lucky. Nice little pike. Take those treble hooks out. This campground is divided into two sections. Sites number 1 through 4 are right on the river, and I'm in site number 4 down there. And site number 1, way down on the other end, is right on the confluence of the Mead Creek and the Manistique River. So that's probably the prime real estate down there, but any one of these are really good sites. And then the other 5 sites, there's a loop up top here. If you're towing a larger RV, I would definitely not pull down here. It's a little bit steep coming up, so probably don't want to be towing your 5th wheeler down there. But if you got a truck camper like I do, go ahead and give it a try. But this is the loop. If you decide to take site number 5, it's the next best thing to river frontage, because there's a little staircase that takes you down to the area where I was just fishing at. The stairs are a little bit treacherous. I'll show you where that is. So that'll take you down to where I was just fishing, right down there. And then site number 4, where my camper is, right over there. That's it for this one. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.